Welcome to question 6, and we'll do 6 and 7 here, I think. So we'll look at question 6. On a standardized mathematics exam, Liam scored 92, which is exactly one standard deviation above the mean. Now you're told the standard deviation is 8, and we want to find what is the mean score. So I'm going to write that down. The standard deviation equals 8, and well, the mean, mu, what is that? We need to find that. The standard deviation is 8, and Liam scored 92, which is exactly one standard deviation above the mean. So we know that Liam scored 92, and that is the mean plus one standard deviation equals that. And this notation we need the mean plus one standard deviation. Now we know a standard deviation is 8, so we'll put that in. The mean plus a standard deviation equals 92. So we'll take away 8 from both sides, and the mean equals 84. So the mean's 84. Perfect. That's that done. Question 7. So the heights of a group of girls are normally distributed with a mean of 168. Write that down. 168. If 95% fall in between this, what is the standard deviation for this distribution? Now, usually we sketch this out, and we do a sketch, and we'll do this, and we know the mean is in the middle here, and we've got one standard deviation here, which is the mean minus the standard deviation. And then we've got two standard deviations here, which is the mean minus two standard deviations, and the same this side, right? We add them on. That's the mean plus two standard deviations. And we know that this area here, in between two standard deviations from the mean, is 95%. We know that. So another way of looking at this is to use your formulas here from your formula booklet, and you can see them in here. This is in your formula booklet that you have. It's actually the very last part on the second page. Very last part you'll see. And you can see take away two standard deviations from the mean or add two standard deviations is 95%. That's this. So we're looking at this, and we know this is the mean. And we know that this here number, sketching on this, is 162. And this here number is 174. So there's loads of different ways we can look at this, but we look from distance from here to here. So 174 minus 162, and that equals 12. Now if we divide that by 4, 12 divided by 4 is 3. We get 3. So I know if I add on 3 to 162 here, I'm going to get 165. Add on another 3 here, I get 168. That's the mean. Add on another 3, I get 171. Add on another 3, I get 174. So the mean here is 168. We know that. And we want to know how many standard deviations from the mean is this. And we can see it's 2 anyway. 2 standard deviations. It even says it here. 95% is 2 standard deviations from the mean. So what is the standard deviation for this distribution? We found it also to be 3. The standard deviation equals 3. Thank you very much for watching.